In today's video, I will talk about how to open a bank account in Chile for foreigners. Well, open a bank account in Chile is a straightforward process if you have the required documentation that the bank is going to ask you. So in this video, I will explain step by step what are the best banks that you can consider to open your bank account, which one that have the best client services, which one have the most branch in the country. Let's go into the video. In Chile, you have three different types of bank accounts. You have current account, is Cuenta Corriente. You will have Vista account, that is Cuenta Vista, and Cuenta de Ahorro, that is the normal saving account. For the current account, it's the account that you will use for everyday expenses and to manage finances. Also, you will receive a debit card, a credit card, and a checkbox from the bank. Then you will have a Vista account that also comes with a debit card and is very useful for everyday transactions. And then you will have savings account where you can save your money there, and some banks pay you a small commission and you can earn interest in this kind of accounts. What is the step-by-step to open a bank account in Chile? The first is choose the bank. They're going to check the eligibility. What are the required documents? You will have identification. You will prove your identity with your passport or your national ID card in case that you already have the residency in Chile. You will need to prove the root number, that is the tax ID number that you will need to request in the Servicios de Impuestos Internos, that is the entity that will issue your tax ID number. It's going to be required to open the bank account, and also in case that you deal with the local market in Chile for paying taxes. Then you will need to present a proof of address. It can be with a rental contract or with an utility bill. Then your proof of income. The proof of income can come from employment contract, from dividends that you earn outside. So you will need to prove the legal source of the funds. Some banks request for reference letters for your bank abroad. So you will need to visit the bank personally, physically. So it's very important to you to understand Spanish because all the contracts will be right in Spanish. We can help you with that. You will need to go to the bank to someone that speaks Spanish, understands Spanish, because you will need to sign contracts. Then you will complete application forms and wait to the approval. You will need to make an initial deposit. We recommend not make a deposit less than $500. And then you will receive credit card, debit card, and the bank's products. Some tips for expat: if you have a temporary or permanent residency in Chile, it's going to make easier the process. Some banks require, but there are other banks that open bank accounts for non-residents. Remember that you need to understand Spanish, and you need to take account when you choose the bank what's going to be the currency exchange and what are the transfer limits. In my point of view, what are the best banks that you can consider? Banco de Chile is one of the biggest banks in Chile. They have very good services for clients. The products are okay, and they have very robust online banking platform. The other option is Banco Santander. It's one of my favorites. They have very good financial products and services and have the best mobile app, the best, easy to use. I mean, it's very intuitive. It's one of my favorites. Third option is Banco Estado. It's a state-owned bank that I recommend this bank in case that you are moving to Chile but you're not going to be near to the city center. Let's say if you are not going to be living in Santiago, this bank has several branches around the country. So in case that you will live far for the city, probably Banco Estado is the best option for it. In conclusion, you need to understand the needs, understand what the banks offers and which is the best option for your needs. So if you like this video, leave us a comment. We can help you to set up your bank account in Chile. See you in the next video.